Half of OBS stuff just are white screens. That's cool, but the rest of OBS works. I guess that means we can go. Okay. We're gonna be doing more modding this week because I don't know. I kind of want to finish this in this lifetime. Um. So yeah, that's basically that. I think there's something else I need to. Did I? I can't remember. Probably want to check that. I probably want to check to make sure that everything's working. Like last time we did a bunch of we like fixed first aid that actually took a while to do. That took multiple streams to do. We quote unquote fixed first aid with a couple mix-ins and stuff, and we added to the armor tooltip to make the armor tooltip a little bit better. So you know exactly how much locational armor you have against an attack, which is nice. So what I want to do here is wait for everything to load up because it's taking forever apparently. And I want to just check to make sure that everything works. So yeah, that's basically that. And we're gonna just wait for my eclipse is frozen. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm loving this. You know, I didn't think this would take 9 years, but that's life. I guess we're just gonna be here for a while. Or maybe we're gonna get somewhere. Okay, I think we're gonna get somewhere. Probably. It looks like it. It does in fact look like it. Okay, so I have this now working. I don't know if I want to build first before I like test it. I might just test it. Yeah, probably just test it. Test, make sure it works. Then we can do electroblob stuff, which I've not put any more thought into than last time, which is basically use the event when a spell is cast to determine what the distribution is, and then kind of go from there. Because that'll let me know what spell is being cast, and then I can add like some distribution, like some predefined distribution. Yeah, probably. A predefined distribution that just uses that. It checks if it's like what kind of wizardry magic it is, and then it tries to get the damage type and stuff. And the Minecraft launcher is updating lovely. Okay, so what I have here that I have, there should be, bruh, can you scroll? Hello? No, it can't. What did I do? Did I like look at you wrong or something? I don't remember doing that. Maybe I did. I also have an idea of something that I probably want to change now that I'm thinking about it. Now that I got that, now that I got that idea going on in my head. Okay. Finally, this launcher is going. So, okay, what I'm looking at here. There should be a, yeah, this. Okay, get me a call hierarchy for this. When it feels like it. You know? When it's thinking it's a good idea. Yeah, open a call hierarchy for this. This will get me to the tooltip distributor, I think. Or the tooltip maker. Probably the tooltip distributor, because that's probably where it's registered. I am correct, the tooltip distributor. Okay, now this is called in, should be two places. Indeed it is. First aid integration and quality tools integration. Yep, alright, and that works. This is an armor tooltip injector, and then that's the armor values injector. Good stuff. So here's the thing. Is there? There's a warning. Where is this? IDD tooltip injector. It's not used? I guess not. Yeah, sure, whatever. So in HWYLA, again. So these mob resistances, it does factor in armor. Now, formatting it with armor. Combined armor effectiveness rating. What is combined armor effectiveness rating? 1 minus resistance times 1 minus armor over 100. It's not like it's increasing its resistances per se. But maybe that's not a problem. I think the main thing here is that this armor to format thing. No, not that. We distribute the armor for each, we merge it into this armor map. But we should be able to factor in yeah, we probably don't want this. We probably want to get the stack stuff. Right? I probably want to use this injector to alter the armor values. What I can do is I can go here. Right, the HWYLA thing is here. And now I need the mob resistance formatter. This is armor tooltip injectors. Alright, we slap that bad boy in, and then we're gonna put just a regular static register armor tooltip injector. HWYLA mob resistance 4-master. 4-master? What the heck did I just say? So that registers a HWYLA armor tooltip injector. And then in here, what we're going to do is we're going to, instead of doing what we did here, basically doing the same thing we did here, where we get the armor values. The armor tooltip is just getting the attribute value. I might want a armor util based thing. Let's call it Y armor, because I have Y lib and Y math and Y resources. This is going to be Y armor. And just how this is final, this is going to be the same thing. So let's... And this is the same thing, right? Where it's... I guess it's fine, doesn't really matter. What do you do? Stack target item. And I'm gonna have a different version. This one's gonna take an item stack and the equipment slot. And this is going to return And then here, it's going to be a multi-map. Can I do iterators dot like for array or something? Okay, let's not do that. That's a little unnecessary. This can be a mod singular. Mods dot get a mod dot get attribute dot get name dot stream dot filter. Wait, no, I don't need to filter it because I've already gotten everything for that. I need to map it. Map to double attribute modifier get amount dot sum. I guess we'll make it a double. What the heck is this? Um, I don't have any static stuff, unless this extends, oh well, it extends iterator, which means it has all of that, which is not a lot, so okay. I guess we'll just do no, cast us to float. What do you, oh wait, it double, I can do dot float value. That makes more sense. Because it's not actually a primitive, it's boxed, so that's fair. So now we'll factor in all of that, which means I just need av.get armor and av.get toughness. this can just return get armor from stack. It's doing the same thing here. It's getting the attribute modifiers, it's streaming that, it's mapping it to double. Yeah, it's streaming it slightly differently, but it's basically doing the same thing. So wherever this is, get stack only armor values. I can put get armor from stack. And this is never used locally, so I don't need this anymore. So I can use this, which is convenient, because that's what I'd want to do. Does this get armor resistances? If it doesn't have it, it just won't get it. Oops. If it's empty, though, we will just straight up return first, and then if we have that, then I can do the armor distribution. So the get armor inventory list is open this declaration. Okay, I guess that's just not allowed. Get armor inventory list. It's an iterable of item stacks. It might be better to do armor slots iterable dot for each. That way I know which slot I'm working with. And then I get item stack t dot get stack from slots. And then it stacks empty. Now we can do this. And then otherwise we can now do this. Get this from the stack and the slot. And then now distribute the armor, getting the armor from here, and the... What are you doing? Difference doesn't really matter. And then here, we should have an injector. And we do the same thing we do here. Get the injectors that apply, and then for each one, just alter the armor values. and this extends our armor tooltip injector. Well, actually, hold on. Refactor this. Rename this. I can't make it final, right? No, I can't. Yeah, that's fair. And this can just be an eye armor tooltip injector because it really doesn't matter. And now what I want to do is I want to up here. Dot stream. Do you sort it here? No, you don't, because it doesn't matter, because it's already sorted. And then you what? You just like yeah, I can just do an iterator. Now we add any additional stuff that needs to be added. Equals it just like, yeah. A stack av.get armor, av.get toughness. And that we don't need this part. That part is not relevant. None of this other part's relevant either. We just need this so that we have the correct armor values here. We might not need to necessarily iterate over the slots. We can just get the because we have the entity. We could just get the attribute modifiers. Except for the fact that the attribute modifiers don't actually work exclusively because of quality tools. So I guess we just do this. And now I can actually get the that's not gonna work, is it? I want to add, so like, cause zombies have armor, and I want to add that armor into this. I don't know if it's necessary though. It could probably be useful. And to do that, I probably want Because it's gonna include the other armor values from the armor, and I want it to not do that. I could get everything to begin with, but then I can't distribute it. Unless I added that to a running total. And now we have added that to everything. So now the I will be right back. Sorry, I just need to press some buttons for a second. Anyway. I completely forgot what I was saying. So this is the armor value that it's using. And if it's not 0, then armor value is amap.getType. And this is for all types. It gets the type, it adds immunity, it checks if it should format the resistance, and it does. This is to determine if it should add all other types. And it checks, we compare it to armor values.0. And if it's not 0, what's this should format resistance? Has armor to format dot contains. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, so that's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine. This is where I need to add that base value, but that base value should be the current. if amap.getType.compare to arm values.0 is not 0, or the thing is not 0, and so we're in the thing. Because this format with armor does take a float. Okay. Natural armor. That's gonna be t dot get attribute map dot get attribute instance edd attribute modifier collections dot arm modifiers dot armor dot get attribute dot get attribute value, and then cast that to float. Now, where do I call this? That's that. I call that here. Oh, that's for that, yeah. Oh, they really only do it there. Okay, that's fine. That's whatever. So get that attribute value. That's the natural armor. And we're going to subtract AV dot... what the heck? No, running total. That's right. Running total dot get armor. We're going to subtract that. And then we're also going to math.abs this. Or no. Math.max this. We're going to take this, and we're going to max it with 0. So that if this is a negative value, we're just going to not even care. Or, hello? What have I done? Or, natural armor is not 0, and since it can't be negative, not 0 is the same as greater than 0, so it's fine. And then here we add the natural armor. All right, something like that. I guess. Build that. And then open the folder for this thing, open this thing, go all the way over here. That's not even the right folder. Here we are. Here we go. And we have this, we have this. Oh wait, I didn't even add, well, yeah, that's fine. That's whatever. I didn't add the injector to the quality tools thing. There we go. But like I said, that's fine. And then add this thing over to here. And now launch that. I can check here if yeah, I wanna have a thing here. Because this is, oh, it's mod integration. Because they are different instances, so I could stream, but that's unnecessary. I probably just want a separate thing with a string, just like a set of strings of like which ones are loaded and stuff. Okay, so this doesn't say. It's not factoring in the natural armor? Really? Because you should have natural armor. And that thing should be set to 0. Yeah, okay, well that's not quite working. So we're gonna fix that. I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Static field value sorted by field name. What the hell is this? Where the hell? When the hell is this used? Oh, that's that. That makes sense. I want a little ting. Yeah. Make this a new hash set, right? Bada boom. Make this just list dot new. It doesn't matter what list this is. Just make this a freaking list, bro. Not too bad. Had a chaotic yesterday. Have a midterm I have to study for on Friday. Ooh, best of luck. New hash set. Just do that. Right? Bada boink. Then bear with me. In Postinode, we do this, right? And then after all this, we go. Wait, not Friday, Thursday. Oh, big rip. My brain completely forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah. Integration loaded. Integration loaded. No, wait. Oh, dude. We're gonna do loaded mods dot stream dot map imod integration get mod ID dot filter dot for each integration loaded add. Right? This is basically contrapping That's the word I'm using? Okay, it's contrapping the thing and putting it in the set of integrations that was loaded. This is a real life word, contrapping, alright? I can't even spell this dumb word that I said. Contrapping? Contrapping? This is real word I decided to use. Basically, it's not a real word. Basically, I have an oral exam in the morning and then an exam in the evening. Oh, so you're gonna be busy. Return integration loaded dot contains mod ID. Because we should do this correct, right? And then next level English, why does it feel like entrapment for dyslexics? It might be. So now, oh, there's freaking mod integration metadata? What is this? Oh, I think it's used, I don't know where this is used. What is this? No, this thing. This isn't even used anywhere. Well, why do I have this? Mod integration metadata. Every mod integration needs one of these. Really? I feel like the idea was to use that so I didn't have to do this. But it, like, doesn't matter. No, on this. Call hierarchy on this. Never used anywhere. This thing. Where is this used? Never used anywhere. Awesome. I think it was to reduce the visibility of this. Right? What is this? Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna leave it. Because maybe I'll use it one day. Probably not, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Not here. Oh wait, no, this thing. Right here. I think I want this to be like register cross mod compat. mod integration kernel was, oh wait, no, not this. That's kind of the idea. Right, and then we don't do this in post init because it doesn't matter. We do this in register cross mod compat. And then all we want to do here is we want to do if mod integration kernel dot was integration loaded integration IDs dot HWYLA ID. Then we want to do HWYLA tooltip maker, I think, dot register, yeah, this thing. New HWYLA tooltip armor injector or whatever it is. Not HWYLA armor tooltip injector. Yes. And then the applies here is this, which I'm just going to make static here. Return has quality. I think this has the same thing. No, this is different. Oh, this doesn't need to check if it's like applicable or whatever. It just does. Okay, that's fair. Turn has quality. Stack. Why are you why are you dysfunctional? Oh wait, probably because that makes a lot more sense. And then this is going to be return get armor values from quality. I register the mod compat right there. And then we're gonna go over to the kernel. Mod integration register mod compat. Cross mod compat. Same diff. And then, so now that we got that, and that's all registered, now we can go to this and figure out why this isn't working. This should it should add this. Oh, wait. Wait, no, that's fine. Just a second. Okay, we're fine. So it should get this, it should like for like a zombie, for example, it's all empty, so it doesn't do any of this, which is fine. But this is just 0, right? So then it should go natural armor, math.max, t.get attribute map.get attribute instance, the armor, get attribute value. It's going to subtract 0, and then that's going to be that. Oh, but the A map. Whoops. Is the wrong spot. It probably was factoring it in. I just need to put it here. If the natural armor is not 0, then this should return 0 because this A map is nothing, right? So then this just returns an armor map, which is just going to return empty armor values for each thing, which is exactly what we want. And that's going to be 0 plus the natural armor that it has, and it's going to format it like that. There we go. I am a genius level. Maybe. I thought this would be I work on electroblobs, but no, this is I work on HWYLA because I have big idea for minor quality of life feature. But no, I will actually work on electroblobs. I'm probably just putting it off because I don't want to work on it because it seems complicated, and I don't like complicated. And genuinely, this small tiny feature has a reason to exist, so, you know, it's not like it's just copium or anything. And I'm waiting for this thing to build. It is taking so long that I am aging. Maybe I'm just impatient. That's fact. I'd believe it. It's still taking forever. Oh my gosh, you're done. No, you're not. What the heck just happened? Could not resolve all files for configuration. Wait, what? What is this? Oh, connection timed out. What is this? What are you doing? Don't do that. Just do it properly. Like, don't time out or anything. Come on, it's not rocket science, bro. Just like compile the thing and do it. Please don't like what the. Okay. That's lovely. Why I time out? What the heck is this? I literally built this. Wait, did I? Yeah, I literally built this like 10 minutes ago. And it was fine. Why you time out now? Okay, you're weird. I'm gonna try relaunching the IDE. Because that seems to be a likely culprit. Well, I don't know. I feel like it could be like a culprit. I'm looking around to see if like other. I'm not really in that many modding servers. Basically, I'm trying to see if there's any other modding servers that I'm in that are experiencing these problems. But this is just Fabric. Fabric's not going to care about this. Actually, it might. That is true. If this all of a sudden if something just like spontaneously changed about accessing the Minecraft stuff, um, somebody's gonna get injured. That's all I'm gonna say. It could be anything as like the server getting maintenance or whatever. But still, build my shit, bro. I don't care. We gotta wait for it to load all the tasks. And then this should hopefully create a new daemon. If it doesn't, I will need to make a new one. I'll need to remember how to do that. What is this? What do you mean that there is an X? Okay. No, what? Oh, I have Winlock on. Why do I have Winlock on? Who the heck turns on Winlock? We're gonna do this old style. If I can spell. You can't stop me. You think you can stop me. You cannot stop me. You cannot stop me. Okay, maybe I can be stopped. I think I'm being stopped. Yeah, could not resolve all the files because I timed out, right? Once again. Connection timed out. No further information. Why did the connection time out? Okay, just do clean the cache and do it again. Clean build. Clean the cache. I hope this doesn't break anything. I'm gonna be pissed if it breaks stuff, you know? Partly because I'm not gonna know how to fix the problem if that happens. And that is mighty unfortunate. No, I'm still timing out. What the heck's going on here? Even after I did a clean. Huh? Okay. Let's do some research. Hmm. You know what, let's try this. It's not my connection. Like, if my connection was terrible, like the streaming would just crash. And from what I can tell, that is not happening. Okay, let's Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, that's an idea, but that's I did this. Do-do-do-do-do. Come on, go, like, freaking go down here. Come on. Huh, okay. That doesn't have anything. Let's see. Direct connection. Access this thing? We'll see. Okay, so I have reached a conclusion. The conclusion is it doesn't work. My conclusion is Mojang. There's something wrong with Mojang's servers. Yeah, my connection's timing out. I can't connect to like Mojang right now. It's not me. It's Mojang. Which means one of two things is happening right now. A, their servers are down for maintenance, which I suppose that's possible. Or B, something sinister is going on. Oh, something is wrong, you just Googled it? I was just about to Google it. Let's see, their Twitter probably says something. Where is their Twitter? I don't... They had a recent spike in reports. There's something that is so freaking hilarious about that. Oh, dude. Minecraft.net itself just like it's a oh my gosh, dude. What if they're getting denial of service? What if they're getting DDoSed? I wouldn't even necessarily surprise me. I would believe that there would be someone who would be out there being like, nah, bring this thing down because of like the report started 12:05. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Because after there's been a bunch of controversy surrounding the Minecraft movie. So it's not even surprising that someone or like a group of people might lash out in response to the controversy and like outrage with the movie. I don't know. I'm theorizing. Do not take these words out of context and assume that it means that like something bad is happening. Literally, the servers could just be down for whatever reason. It has nothing. It might not have anything to do with anything. This is all just me saying stuff and being all tinfoil hat and stuff, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that there is or isn't anything. But the controversy has been that if you have put any Minecraft music in like YouTube videos, um, which is allowed under Minecraft's like terms of use, and Minecraft themselves have like public Spotify playlists of songs that are free to use in like content. However, if you use it, you're gonna get copyright claimed by Warner Brothers, which is not good. Yeah. So okay, so Minecraft.net has actually just loaded. It took way longer than it had any business taking to load. So, as a result, I don't know why this is not working, but we're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. If it doesn't work again, um, I don't know what to do. Oh no, Warner Brothers have gotten into a weird amount of flack with video game stuff. Yeah, oh no. It's not like it's nothing new. If I time out again, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just, yeah, I'm timing out again. I didn't even know they were doing the Minecraft movie. I just know them from the Monolith and several studio shutdowns. Oh yeah, they're the ones behind the Minecraft movie. Like, I'd be like really interested in like watching the Minecraft movie and like providing commentary on it. Um, which is something that, as a creator, I should be able to do. I should be able to watch this movie and provide commentary. Um, in some form that is appropriate, right? Obviously, I can't just stream the whole movie. That's just not okay. But I should be able to, at the very least, provide some commentary and criticism on the movie while showing the specific parts that I'm commentating over and showing criticism over. However, that's gonna get claimed like really hard, um, because it's Warner Brothers. So I'm not gonna do that. Though the idea is interesting. Also, this still isn't working. I have a couple of options. I could try again like every 5 minutes, or um, I don't know, or I just do something else, or I stop because this is a thing. So Could be cool, but yeah, my brother kind of, yeah, they're kind of thing. It's just, I can't even type exit correctly. It's just not working. I'm just timing out. And so as a result, there's not much I can really do right now. So here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch gears and do something off the cuff, unprompted, because I don't have a backup plan. I don't have a backup plan. I wasn't expecting this to happen. Why should this happen? Um, and the thing is that I want to test this HWYLA feature before I go and do other stuff, right? But I kinda can't because I can't compile the mod. I can't build it. I could try and work on Electro Blobs, but I would be working kind of blind because I can't really check to make sure that anything I'm doing like actually works the way I want it to work. So I would just be programming a bunch of stuff and not really knowing what I'm doing. And I don't like that idea because yeah, sure, I could technically try and make some progress, but it's like it's really iffy. Um so so you can break out the MS Paint and plan because it might come back soon. I have no idea if it's gonna come back or whatever. Um, like yeah, it should come back, but it could come back anywhere from like 20 and like it could come back anywhere within like half an hour to like an hour and a half. It could come back in 5 minutes. It could come back in an hour and a half. There is no way of knowing. And right now my IDE is like freaking out over this, so I am at the very least gonna try and relaunch the IDE. And we're gonna see if it can like do this. I'm like not confident in the slightest that it's gonna do this. So I have a cooked backup plan. It's not a great backup plan. It's just a mildly interesting backup plan. It's something that I can do for a grand total of like 15 minutes or whatever. Or maybe more. Um yeah, because this is not don't minimize it though, bro. Don't do that. Uh yeah, alright, cool. I'm gonna set this up while this is doing its thing. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit. So just like sit tight. I'm gonna set this up. We're gonna mess around and stuff.